The shooting death of Ajani Charlery at the hands of the police during the wee hours of Saturday, 29th January, has left an indelible mark on the minds of some of his neighbors. One resident who claims to have witnessed the shooting says there ought to be a better way to handle such situations.
I exactly saw when the man fell down, flat down. The man didn't shift, the man don't do anything. I approached to go and see what happened to the man. Then they say I cannot come there.
The self-claimed eyewitness says the police handled the body in a very undignified manner.
The man stayed there a little 5 minutes, a little 10, 20 minutes. Then they take the man and send the man behind the van, like a bag of garbage. You understand? And they didn't came with no police van, they came with a Minister of Infrastructure van. So you tell me that's right? A young little boy like that, y'all can shoot him even though y'all burst the warning shot in the air and he kept on running. There's people that are afraid of police. Y'all could shoot him in his leg. If you are so accurate to shoot him in his head, you could shoot him in his leg.
Sources close to the police, commenting on condition of anonymity, says the decision to transport the shot teenager to hospital was the best course of action in the circumstances. Calypsonian Bobby Teddyboy Charles, a long-term resident of this area of Vieux Fort, says this section of the community is known to be very quiet and peaceful.
Around this area, things do really happen around this area like that, man. The fellas around this area is quiet, cool, calm fella like me, myself, you know. The things do happen so around this area, but it was surprising, you know, when I wake up in the morning and I heard that young life was taken away so sad around this area. You understand? This is not really things that happen in here so often, not around here, no, somewhere else.
Charles says the community needs answers on what led to the shooting death of the teenager.
When I wake up in the morning, I heard people talking about the incident about police shooting a young guy at the back of there, just not too far from me. You know, a guy whom I know very well. He used to come and play with my son in his younger days, you know. It's so sad to see a young soul take away. So, you know, I don't know if it's by mistake or if it's a mistake of identity or if he was the intended target. But I can't really say nothing much on that. Only God knows, you know. And I hope the police investigate this matter carefully and, you know, if anything, if any charges to be laid, you know, let the person who really do the shooting take the full brunt of the law.
These are early days into the investigations into the fatal shooting of Ajani Charlery. Questions abound about what led to this fatal shooting. Among them, what was the teenager and his companion suspected of doing? Why did the police feel compelled to use deadly force? HTS News Force reached out to the Royal St. Lucia Police Force for comment on some of the claims made against the police, but was unsuccessful in its efforts to get an official on-the-record statement on the residents' reaction. Stanley Lucian for the HTS News Force.